Hi everyone, Storm. Today's video, we're going to go over 7 important island events that matter to you and your alliance. The first thing we're going to go over is clay, how to get it and why it's important. So clay is important to build towers, to get to objectives. Pretty self-explanatory. Now, how to get it is probably the most important thing to anyone watching this video. How you get it is by doing daily tasks. If you go to your task menu, you can view your tasks, and you get clay for your first 4 tasks all the way up to 180 points. Anything past 180 does not give clay. The easiest way to do this is doing your Duel Queens, your 1 lizard, and at least 20 insects pretty much guarantee you 180 points. It's the most important thing to get done every day, even if you're only on for 10 minutes that day. It is the most important thing to do every day. So secondly, we're going to talk about hornets, the difference between hornets and a regular level 17 insect. So the first picture I have here is the hornet. First off, you get a 140 selective chest, 171 resin, and then some Lost Island fruit. And then this next image is the earwig. So you get sand, and then 167 resin, and then an insect shell. So you do get about the same amount of resources as an earwig, and you get about the same resin. It changes each time you hit a different insect, but it changes. The big thing is the Lost Island fruit you get from it. Lost Island fruit you use in the store, but you would rather hit hornets than earwigs for your 20 insects, so just keep that in mind. Cool fact about hornets, shout out to Cordelia for figuring this out, but hornets like to hang out around rocks and puddles throughout the map. The best place to find hornets is on the edge of territories where there's a bunch of rocks. So just quick, easy way to find hornets would be going to the edge of your territory where there are rocks. So cool little tip there. Second thing, we're going to go over the store, or third thing, we're going to go over the store. As you can see in the picture, you can buy resin at the store using Lost Island fruit. So the first thing you want to buy in the store is the resin for enhancing buildings. After that, it's pretty much up to you. But you do want to get the most resin you can throughout the entire week, which I believe there's 50 boxes available. I already have bought all of mine already. So this is actually a screenshot from Malice. He only had 1 left. And just within 2 days, we've already bought all the ones we can out of the event store. Next, we're going to go over building towers. So as you can read on the tower, it does say the highest troops increased the build time. So the higher tier troops, the more power in your march, however you want to look at it, increases the build time and the amount of troops. So if you are running a level 25 rally center with T9 troops, with maxed out marches, essentially it's going to decrease the build time the most. So you don't want to send T1s there. You don't want to send your unit 1, your unit 2, your unit 3. This should be a pro unit only. It doesn't cost any stamina, so after you hit whatever you need to, you can go help build towers by sending your pro unit there. The next thing we're going to remind everyone to go over is resource nodes. It needs to be checked daily. It does increase. You should never see you should always be maxed out on resource nodes, essentially. So you just want to check that every single day. And how to increase resource nodes is honor, which is the next thing we're going to go over. Honor is the most important thing to getting seasoned troops, the most seasoned troops you can throughout the entire day. Shout out to AN1 for being on this leaderboard. How you get honor is through collecting seasoned troops, enhancing buildings, and alliance influence. So quickly over alliance influence, it's based off of how many layers, residences, and wonders you've taken so far. Increases your alliance influence. So the more we take, the higher honor we get. But next is building enhancements. All building enhancements are important, but I'm going to tell you the top 3 right now. The first one you should focus, the most important one that you should max out as soon as you can, especially if you're free to play, is your nest enhancements. So if you are a shooter main, you should be focusing on your shooter nest. If you're a carrier main, you need to be focusing on your carrier nest. The reason this is important is it increases the troop output for seasoned soldier ants. You can see in the picture. The next thing would be your queen. This one gives you the biggest benefits to attack, defense, and health. And then following that would be your rally center, which gives you the second best attack, defense, and health boost. Obviously, your pro rally center should be first, since that is the most important unit you have. As always, DM me on Discord, PM me on game if you have any questions, comments, concerns. Appreciate everyone. Appreciate Malice for helping me put this together. And again, shout out to Cordelia for finding out that hornets like to hang out towards the rocks. Y'all have a great night.